The sun has come out for us today. We've arrived in Hindhead at the Devil's Punch Bowl National Trust area, and the path that we need starts off in the corner of the car park, the northern corner of the car park, and takes a northerly direction. The pink disc signs that lead us all the way around the hidden trail, which should take roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours. The views over the countryside are absolutely magnificent at this point, and we're on our way to the Sailor's Stone. We stop for just a few moments to take in the view. The Sailor's Stone commemorates the final resting place of the poor man who was murdered by 3 men after befriending them in a local pub in Thursley. The murder took place in 1786, and the 3 men were subsequently hanged. We follow the pink discs, which signify the way for the hidden trail, and cross the main London road with the original pike stone indicating it's 30 miles to London from here. Just past the pike stone, as we descend, the yellow disc points us up a steep hill, so we veer off to the right. In coming up the hill, we arrive at the Celtic Cross, which marks the point where the 3 murderers were eventually hanged for killing the poor sailor. The views from this point are positively stunning. And from here we continue to follow the pink disc as it leads us across the open space and then downhill. We head off downhill, but still take time on the bench here to the left to take in the views, which are absolutely magnificent. Having made the brief descent from the Celtic Cross, we get to a crossroads, and again we continue straight on and start the ascent. At the next intersection, we continue our descent. We then come to the site of the Temple of the Four Winds, which fell into disrepair, unfortunately, and was demolished in 1966. After looking at the views from the temple, we turn off to the right and head south. And as we head down the hill, you will see that many of the sweet chestnuts to the right of the path have been cut down and have started to grow again, a practice known as coppicing. On descending from the Temple of the Four Winds, we come to a T-junction with a pond just to our right. At this point we turn off to the right as well. And after passing the pond on our right, we come to a fork in the road, and we turn off to the left as we climb up the hill. After a short descent along a very, very muddy path, we reach the gate, which we pass through and then continue our climb. Again, at the intersection, we turn off to the left, partially doubling back on ourselves, but now heading off back to the car park, or the direction of the car park, in or near the Devil's Punch Bowl Hotel. I'm reaching the galvanised gate at the end of the descent. We take the roadway or laneway to our right. After a very steep ascent, we reach an intersection with 2 houses on the left, and we just carry straight on. We come to a car parking area on the lane. We turn to the right through the galvanised gate onto Hindhead Common. On entering the common, we take the path over to the right, slightly up the hill. We continue to follow the pink discs and the hidden trail across Hindhead Common, which is mostly heathland. The sun has now come out, the clouds have disappeared, it's extremely peaceful. And after 2 hours we've crossed the common and come back to the point where we started, the track from the National Trust car park. It's been a wonderful walk with lots of woodland. Luckily the sun has turned out. Beautiful views to both the north and the south at different points along the trek, and it comes highly recommended. Easy to follow, just follow the pink discs and you can follow the hidden trail.